Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. And today is our first warm day. Right now it's about 55 degrees. I think it's supposed to go up to 57. So for the first time this season, I'm going to the back to see what damage this terrible winter has done to my garden area. So I'll meet you back there because, with my cane and all, I got to be careful of ice and there's puddles and mud. So it's going to take me a bit. Hang on. Oh my God, you guys. I can't believe this. I don't know if you can see inside this cloche. I don't want to take it off. But last year I bought from someone local on the other side of town 2 little itty bitty baby lavender plants and a rosemary plant. So I was worried about how these little tiny plants would get through the winter. So I put cloches over them. And I don't know, they're huge. They have actually grown through the winter. I mean, this coming winter, I'm going to put a cloche over it again, but I'm going to have to get a much bigger something to put over them. I'm trying to see if the sun is so bright today, and I'm not complaining, that I don't know if you can really see the plants in there. But they are huge. They were just like one little tiny sprig. These are the 2 lavenders and the rosemary. Let me see. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can see the rosemary. They did not grow quite as much as I'm trying to get a good angle here, as the lavender, but it did grow quite a bit. It's not as big. So I am very pleased that I put these cloches over these plants. This is my cottage garden here. Here's some cattle panels my son and daughter-in-law needed for their place, and they had to cut them down, so they saved them for me because to use as trellises. I am going to need more though. So this is the cottage garden. I'm very happy with this here. We still have a lot of snow back here, and you can hear it dripping. Well, the garden fence, the outdoor garden, is in better condition than I thought it would be. I do have to tighten it up, just loosen some places, strengthen up these posts. And then what I'm going to do, my gate is at that other corner there. I'm going to make a better gate, a good gate. And then I'm going to have like an L shape coming out this way to expand the outdoor garden. I use this more for plants that are more likely to, be attacked by deer and stuff. The chickens, things like that. Now, as you can see, I left my cold crops in here. These are the Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I expected worse. Who knows? Maybe as it stays warmer and I pick off, I prune them, maybe they'll come back. I don't know. Broccoli is definitely a no-go. Cabbage, maybe not. I'll see. Anyways, that's how it is for the outdoor garden. So my red raspberries, of course, they're still dormant. It's only, March 4th? It's the first time it's been warm and I can get out here. I have 2 marked to transplant elsewhere in the yard. So I have that one and this one. These were baby plants not all that long ago, and red raspberries grow like crazy. But another one that came up here, so I think I'm going to transplant this one also. You are supposed to do that when they are dormant. So I'm going to be doing that soon. That way over there in the back, that's the other blueberry bush. I might put them on the other side of that. I don't know. If that blueberry bush does well and continues to grow, it might go almost out to the garden fence, so I'm not sure. But, or I'll start bringing my berries out this way. Now, I know it doesn't look like it, but, well, I guess it does. The sun's up there above the tree line already. So, like, most of the growing season, this area of the yard gets a lot of sun, which is why I have most everything planted here. Uh-oh. My Allegheny blackberries kind of need some help here. The trellis is tipping over. Let's take, oh my goodness. Look at my strawberries. One day and they're already getting leaves. I better get started on that frame. I'm going to make a frame for the netting to keep the birds and the chickens out and everything else. This is my bed with the runners that I will be selling at my booth. Oh, that's so exciting. I can't believe it. Look at that new growth. New growth already, guys. I mean, this is our first warm day in the snow melting. I mean, it's amazing. See what my new ones are doing over here. Planted these last fall. Yeah, there's some new growth there. You can barely see it. But yeah, these look like they're going to be okay too. Oh my God. I can't believe it. So anyways, I can see, well, first I could see that my son and daughter-in-law moved the park bench over to another area. I was wondering what happened to it. It's right over there. So we will be, I'm hoping we, guys, strip that down and take off the paint, and I'm going to stain it, keep it natural looking wood. My arch trellis fell. I think it's on the other side of those pots over there, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm not going to risk going all the way in the backyard because there's still snow and slippery places. I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see my bird feeder over there. That bird feeder, even though it's not supposed to get water in it, it does. Anytime it rains or anything, I notice the birds. Uh-oh. Look what I see. This, I don't know if you could see it because the sun's bright. This is the very reason I try to keep a very high fence around things. I know. Those are deer tracks. We have a lot of them around here. Especially in the fall and winter. We have crab apples back there. They love to come and eat. I don't see them much in the summer, although my neighbor, one time I was walking back to the house from the garden. Oops, I may have to put you guys on hold. And she says, Michelle, there was a deer right behind you, following you all the way to the house. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second because I'm having trouble walking in this snow over here. Okay, so I made it back to the bird sanctuary, finally. As you can see, this bird feeder is not supposed to get water in it. But I noticed every time it rains or with the snow, no birds come around. Well, found out. Water gets in there, and so they're not going to eat that. So I'm going to take this inside, clean that out. The cage one, they love this with the suet. I haven't had anything in there in a long time. So I'm going to take both of these in. I'm going to wash that one. I'm going to take the seeds out of here, which is not easy when they're wet. And I'm going to wash this out. And then I'm going to fill them up. And probably next week after this next batch of cold weather. And, you know, I'm sure it's not going to really be snowing. I'll put these back out. I think I might just start filling this halfway just so I'm not wasting bird seed. And I don't even know, because we've got everything stored in the garage for the winter. My bird seed's back there. I don't even know if I could get back there, so I may or may not do that. But anyways, this was my venture out to the backyard. I was afraid it was going to be much worse. It looks the same as when I was out here in December, so nothing more got damaged than that first bad snowfall. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.